Welcome back to another episode of City Skylines. I am DragonFire. Welcome back to another episode of City Skylines. I'm DragonFire. In today's episode, this is episode 4 of Angel Cities. We're going to develop our first major industry. We're going to work on the farming industry. To do that also, I am going to need to provide a little more expansion, try to increase the number of employees available to the industry. Also in the coming episodes, please keep an eye out for a special treat I'm going to do here in what we designated Bella Park in episode 1 actually. There's Bella Park. Get all these turned on. All right. So Christmas week will be in 2 weeks. This is going to be, I'm going to go ahead and set this up as a very special park for that week. Please stay tuned. So over here is where we have a lot of fertile land for farming. So we can get our fields and our crops in there. Probably over on this end over here, we'll put in some animal pastures. We don't need them in the fertile area. So first thing I want to do here is I'm going to set up the industry zone. So we'll go ahead and fit this right in here like this. Seems large right now. We can shrink it if we need to. And just kind of, not going to farm in the water there. All right, so that'll kind of be the area I'm going to make the farm. Other thing I want to do is I'm going to change the name of the farm. Theo Farms. All right. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to do this real quick off camera, is I'm going to set up a little neighborhood over here. Try to build up some population. We're only holding at 2,700 or so. Want to get that all set up so that we can grow a little more and have more employees to work the farms. So I will be right back right after I get that set up. Okay, there we go. We've got an area set up. Let's go ahead and let it grow in just a little bit before we get started here. Starting to grow in pretty nice right now. I did set up schools out policy, and I did set up the schools out policy and the recycling, but I've also made this organic and local produce, and that is why we get this for a parking lot. Don't think that looks great in this kind of area, but I like this little drugstore. What's this here? Oh, wine and liquor. I like that. Little store there. Another store here. What is this one? Mom Sprouts. Make them historical so that they don't change on us while things upgrade. So that's looking pretty good. So we've got some growth going on. We've still got a nice income coming here. Let's take a quick peek now that we've introduced this. We'll need a little more water, but not just yet. Power we're going to need, but not just yet. We are getting there, though. All right, so this area here will be for the farm. Now this intersection over here, I did take out the street light that it puts in. So now we can go ahead and build the farmhouse. I built this little road off the main road just for the farmhouse itself. There we go. Small green, small animal pasture, crop fields, and fruit fields. All right. Now, another thing we're going to need here fairly shortly is I'm going to set up this one-layer system here so we can put our silos on here. Oh, doesn't like it's a little too close to the road. There we go. Perfect. A little clipping right here. So let's see if we take care of that. We'll use this tool here. Can't quite. So if we do this, there we go. Let's go ahead and do that one too. A little more natural. There we go. Back over here to the roads. Let's go ahead and define how we want our roads. So I'm going to come out 6. Not sure why, just because. I'm going to come out quite a ways. Just nice straight road. Then I'm going to try to work this out a little bit. Now, if we take a peek real quick at our crop fields. The crop field is 4 squares wide and 8 deep. Okay. So that means we can fit it into a like a 5 by 10 area. So if we do that this way, one here. I'm going to skip this one and I'll put one here. I'll show you why here in just a second. Watch this. So come down 10 like that. And then I'm going to put it on the arrow on this side. That will allow trucks to come off this side or this side, but also this side here, keeping some of the roads a little clear. Now, I'm going to start with corn. There we go. Now we're doing pretty well with our money still. So let's go ahead and keep going here. I think we need our first silo in here. Let's see here. Put that right there. I left a little space on purpose, those 2 and then another one here, because I'm thinking maybe the larger barn, the small barn, would fit right in there. Now, let's see here. That'll start giving us a little bit. Alright, so now what I'm going to do is set up another set of crop fields. These ones are going to be a little bit more, a little larger in project here. So if we do that, and I want to make these ones wheat, get a bit of a colored variation going through the area here. We'll add to the appeal a little bit. All right, now let's go ahead and continue grading out some roads here. Now, at 180 construction cost, or 9 units, is where the edge of the back one is. So remember, I need to go 10 in order to make a road go behind it. I don't want to go that far. I want to go further. Let's see. I'm actually going to go quite a bit further, and I want to make sure that I get. So that would leave. This would leave me with 8. Well, sorry, 4 on the right side. So that's 5, that's 6, that's 7. There's my 8. Alright, so now if you follow me there, look at that. Big giant wheat field. How many times, let's go to the right one here. How many times have you ever looked in a field and realized that a farmer has to actually plow around one whole tree, always in the middle of his field? Let's go ahead and set one up. This will be fun. This will look good. There. Now our crops, even though we've kept it on balance, are pretty full right now. Alright, let's see how our profitability is with Theo Farms. Not too much at the moment. We'll get there. Still have a nice income. Let's see here. Reform tool works out pretty well in this case as well. Just trying to get close to 90 here for my connection into the road. Let's see, let's turn off all the snapping. Let's leave the angle on though. Whoopsies, wrong button. Try that again. Still wants to snap. Guess it's about as close as we're going to get. Wow, that was quick. We've apparently hit our first goal for level 2, which provides us the flour mill, the bakery, workers' barracks, cattle shed, and small barn. Alright, so I want to set up the flour mill and the bakery, and I think that's where we might end up leaving it for this this episode. So I think what would be nice is to give the factory an area over here. So let's take a quick peek first. We have room for 270 workers. We have 150 employed already. So we need 350 altogether. We don't have enough space for workers, but that's okay. We'll get there here real quick. All right, so first things first. In order to make the flour mill, we need to have an area to do this. We need also a place to store what we make. I think, let's see here. We provide a way in to this facility over here. I'll turn all snapping back on. Make a nice straight road coming in. A little ways. No rhyme or reason to these roads. And I'm gonna go. I'll use this one. We'll just come back here. Now, I'm going to provide a one-way little system here, much like I did with the other one. Alright, we'll put... Alright, if I want to put this here, that leaves me 5 squares on the right. I need a place to put, not the bakery, the warehouse. That's going to be an awful large warehouse right here. That's going to use up 6 spaces. Might need to go a little longer on that road. Alright, well, let's do this. I'll stick that there. And put a nice little silo at the edge of it. I think that'll look nice. about a second one, but we'll go with that. So this one, I want that one full. Because then that will help feed the flour mill. Okay, now I want a place for them to put the flour. And I think we'll just go straight out here. And come out on this side. Not sure why. I like the way the traffic would go a little bit better right there. Okay, warehouse for the flour. We want to fill with the flour for right now. I want gonna need another warehouse also. For the cattle products, the animal products. We'll put that right here. I want this on... Ooh, I don't want to do that just yet. I do want it on fill, though. And the reason why I don't want to do that just yet is because that means I'm going to import everything. So I need also... Well, let's see, because I also need a animal pasture. And a cattle shed would be great. So the cattle shed produces pollution, so I want to get that out a little ways. The pasture is approximately 8. But how wide is the pasture as well? That'd be a little wider than both of those. I'm going to take that back. I have a thought on that. Alright, and now one animal pasture here, and I want to put another one right here. Ooh, looks like I can. Perfect. Now I know where to go. There. Nice. Now one more animal shed. I'll put that right. Let's see, put the animal pasture there. I'll put the shed right here. Another animal pasture right here. It's okay to have an animal pasture on the hill. That looks all right. The cows are a little on the loud side. Let's get a little mixture. Let's go with some cows over here, some Highland cows over there. Now I want to make a quick location for a place to put all the animal products. So watch this. So we need to put a little barn this way because the cows need to be fed. So in order to do that, I want to put up a barn here. The barn's going to take a little bit of money, so we'll get that here in a second. So I'll put a little barn at the end of this road. Now we do have this. We want to fill it. We want to put in animal products. There we go. All right, we got some flour going. Now the other thing that we're looking at is a need for the unique factor. We need to have another 20,000. I think we will have that pretty shortly here. Almost at 12. Let's take a quick peek also at our budget. 12, 12, 12, good there. All right, we're looking at a slight need for power here very shortly. Oh, another thing, let's do this too. We only have 178 workers. We have room for 445. Let's notice we got some workers are being redirected from the old industry. So let's go ahead and help them out. Okay. Help that out a little bit. We'll take a look over here. Our unemployment is at 3%. So that is going to redirect our people to new jobs. Now we're at 193. As we go, this will continue. We'll have to make some adjustments over there as well. And from doing that, we are able to assist the electric consumption just slightly. I will need to save up enough to put in a new one. All right, so let's take a quick peek. We're gonna go ahead and put this in eventually here. Because there's pollution around this building, I don't want to go too close to the actual farm area over there. I can't fit it in here, and I don't want it too close to the people's houses. I think maybe if we go like this. Boom. There we go. Now they're going to load that up. I'm going to crank this all the way up. What that is going to do is it's going to use these resources a little faster, but it's going to produce more and we'll make more money. That is our initial funding project for the city. All right, now a quick little cleanup here. Let's do a little work. This is looking good. Traffic's looking all right. We are going to extend the expressway out here and around this way. That will allow us to produce another hookup to the expressway here and allow us to get an overpass to this neighborhood so that these people can come to work. That is looking pretty good. So let me know what you think. I think I'm going to cut this off for today. We are on a great start here. We've got plenty of resources being produced. We have a bunch of workers coming in. Still need to make a few more, but I think we're doing great here. So let me know what you think. We'll do a quick little look around the city. And oh, we got not enough workers. So we'll need to do a little bit of cleaning up here. If we're out of workers, let's do this real quick before we hang up. We can reutilize this area and probably reutilize this area here a little bit too, so. Yeah. That should provide some workers for various locations. Especially when you're looking at an unemployment rate of around 6%. Perfect. All right. So with that, we will tackle the unemployment in the next round. We'll expand Theo Farms, and we'll see how well everything looks. I'd like to thank Whack4863, Biffa, and these others for inspiring me to share my playtime with you. Please check out their channels. If you haven't already, please hit that like and subscribe to see more. Ring that bell to be notified when I upload the next video. Thank you for watching.